Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and here we are, 3 challenges remaining for Elgin Baylor, and I already did all the hard stuff more or less, right? This one was real easy, 10 triple threat offline or online, so obviously just do them offline, nice and easy. You get points and threes and dunks and all that towards your guys, nice and easy. If you could get a double-double in there too, you chilling. Then the 20 games using 10 Lakers, I'll show you guys how to do this, as well as the double-doubles with the Lakers, the best method, all that good stuff. We finished up the points, we finished up the threes, finished up the dunks, and we got the 55 and 12. I'll also tell you the best game that I think for this as well, so you guys can knock these out without any problems. We are missing a total of 33 rebounds. We are missing 17 assists and 1 free throw. So I'm gonna try to get these done right now. Worst case scenario, I'll go into triple threat, or I'll figure something out that's easy and simple. But we got this in the bag, so we'll have Elgin right after this. So you could always go ahead and try to get the double doubles in the triple threat offline games. You can probably knock out a couple of those. So my best advice for that is use Anthony Davis and 2 bad guards, literally bad. Like I'm talking, I used Ja, who was evo'd already, and I used Terry Rozier. They're not even bad, but I was chucking with them. They give you bad matchups, and my man has 16 and 19, and we are officially done. Bro, the vault just opened, and I would have cried if Elgin Baylor came out of there, because we just finished the actual grinds, and we completed Diamond Elgin Baylor from the agendas. Welcome to the team, Diamond Elgin. I will give you guys the sauce, all my tips and tricks to how I would do these, or how I did these, actually, not how I would, how I did these, and hopefully they'll help you guys out. And we'll look at this card and see if it was worth it, and my thoughts on this whole grinding process, because I know a lot of people hate it, and I have a kind of a different take on it. All right, so let's begin with the challenge that I did over and over again, mainly, which were the skills challenges. So I went into single player skills challenges, and honestly, any one of these basketball fundamentals are your bread and butter for the double doubles. Literally bread and butter. I was doing this one personally. This is the mid-range scoring. So this one ends once one player hits 5 shots. It says made shots. It doesn't have to be mid-range. It could be threes, it could be dunks, it could be literally anything, eyes closed behind the basket, whatever you want to do. And it's on semi-pro. So my gold Russell Westbrook was hitting 3 after 3 after 3, literally just draining them. This is the lineup I used personally. Now I will note there's a couple players that these stats do not count for at all. So all your series 1 Lakers are good, your Lamar Odoms are good, Pau Gasols are good, I believe Shaq should be good. I know the series 1 cards, the series 1, like the Norm Nixon and that Russell, those guys do not count. Their assists don't count, their double doubles don't count, rebounds, points, none of that. So try to, this Westbrook was fire, but he's like 30 tokens, so I'm not gonna recommend him. You can definitely do it with other cards, and make sure when you go into these games you're running a full Laker lineup. Like this card is nice, want Toscano Anderson, recommend if you need somebody. And literally what I was doing every single time is I'd go in the game, I'd get my 10 assists with whoever I wanted, which was mostly Lamar Odom. I'd get 10 assists. Make sure you're splitting the wealth, because remember, they can't score more than 5 times. So I would give like 3 or 4 passes to AD or to LeBron. And I learned this is probably the best way to do it, I think, is once your player hits 4 made free throw or shots, so you don't mess up, just take him out the game. Literally, I would sub him immediately and I'd foul so he could come out the game, or I would just realize what's going on. And then once you get your 10 assists, you get your 10 points, and the game will end. Literally, you get your double-double, nice and easy, game over. The best thing about the 5-man lineup with all Lakers, every rebound is towards the agenda, every assist towards the agenda, every point towards the agenda, every 3, every dunk. And you don't need a team better than this. Like the team you play is bad, it's on semi-pro. So this is the main challenge I've been doing all year for any kind of stuff. You can do this one. This one you can make it longer because it's 5 post moves, but more times than not, it's like not it. I feel like this one's just the most sense. This one's 5 threes with like your whole team. There's other challenges you can mess around with, but definitely I recommend that one. Now for the 55.12 rebound game, I did that one personally in the Shades of Ja Morant game, which is the 60-point all-star difficulty one. I did it right here. You need 5 dunks, 5 layups, and you get it done. You don't even really care. Like, it was just 2 birds, 1 stone type vibe. But I definitely recommend that 55 game. Do it in any one of these 60-point challenges. So you have the old shades of Blake challenge. You have that other shades. Now, another thing you could do if you don't want to go into those 5v5 games, right, and knock out the 2 things, right, with the 10 Lakers. If you don't want to do that, or you already did that, you can go into these 40-point games. These are on pro. 40-point game, you can get a double-double easy. Now, it sucks that if you get multiple double-doubles, like if I got 3 double-doubles with Lakers in one game, it was only counting as 1. That's one thing I wish they changed, because in the past, it would be able to count like that, but this year it did not. Now, the man of the hour, was this Elgin Baylor even worth looking at? Was it worth the time? Was it worth the grind? How long did this actually take me is the next question. So I started doing this 11 hours ago, but I didn't play it throughout. I took breaks. Definitely took breaks. I think it's an 8-hour grind, I would say, around there max. Like it seems like a lot, but if you're just focused on it, if you're doing other things in between, it's not as bad as it looks. Yes, it's gonna get boring if you're replaying game after game after game, but if you're just using Lakers doing double doubles in your everyday dom grind or your clutch time offline or whatever modes you're playing anyway, I think you should be valid. It'll take a little bit longer, but it shouldn't take that long. Now, this card is obviously 6'5", so the fact that he plays power forward is really weird to me. Definitely weird. But he has 3 Hall of Fames in Bully, Fearless Finisher, and Slithery. 11 golds in Acrobat Giant, Catch and Shoot, Corner, Volume, Vice Grip, Bailout, Off-Ball Pest, Pogo. This isn't going to be a gameplay video. If you guys want to see gameplay with him, I will drop that tomorrow, so make sure you have noties on. But fast switch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, guard up, clamp breaker, all this stuff. Quick first step is there, post playmaker, unpluckable challenger, clamps, glove, menace. Really good badges. Really good badges. I'm messing with it. I'm definitely messing with it. And then the stats are there. 87 mid-range, 84 3-ball. This early in the year with the 85 drive and dunk, 84 ball handling. Defense, 88 perimeter, 88 interior. This is a top tier small forward in the game. And he's free. I say free in quotation marks, and this is where I get to the point that we were making, right? What does this grind really mean? Is it worth it in the nutshell? How do I feel about it? All right, so before we get into that, he has a 93 speed, 85 speed with ball, and an 88 lateral quickness, so all looking great. Now, I genuinely believe this. We don't need agendas for these cards. We've never really had agendas for these cards. Every year for the past little bit, they've added a card in triple threat offline. It used to stay there the whole season. Then they started doing it where it after 3 weeks it gets changed and we get a new player through for another 3 weeks. And most of us, like me personally, I hate triple threat offline with a passion. I never played it unless it was someone I really cared about or really wanted, like the Wayne Embry's, like the Terry Dishwasher, like the Danny Fairies. Like other than that, I don't really care about that game mode, right? It's RNG, it's very low luck. So what did 2K do this year? They added him everywhere. They added him in clutch time offline for anyone that wanted to play that and have a chance. They added him in triple threat co-op, in unlimited, clutch time online, triple threat online. Even in draft, you can get these cards. Yes, they don't last forever. They are there for a week for RNG. You don't actually have to fully do the grind. Some of these grinds are not it, in my opinion. Like, I don't like the Iguodala, the ones that have been dropping on Fridays. The Lamar Odom, the Iguodala. Like, forcing someone to play 35 clutch time offline games or 35 triple threat offline games or all this. Like, this is going to take a while. Plus, a lot of people are already done with this stuff. Like, I'm technically done with Unlimited in my eyes. Like, I already got my centerpiece. I don't really care about anything else. I'm about to be done with clutch time offline. So if they add this again in the future, I'm not going to want to run this. So I agree these are bad. But in like the other side of it is, I don't have to do the agenda, right? I got my Odom through draft. I got lucky in the draft. Some people are getting these in the vault. Some people are getting this in unlimited. So these are still RNG based. They're still available in other places. I think this is just a bonus. We used to hate that some of these cards that drop are just available here or just available there. Now they're available everywhere, and they're giving a chance to people who don't want to even base it on RNG and go for the agendas. Now, people are telling me these cards should last longer. I think if you're going to give us challenges this long, maybe they should last slightly longer. 7 days isn't enough for all this. The one that I just did today, The one that I did today, it definitely isn't bad for 7 days. The Donovan Mitchell wasn't bad for 7 days. People thought it was way more than it was, and it never was. That Donovan Mitchell one ended way sooner than that. You guys were able to do that really, really fast. It just looks like a lot. It looks overwhelming. But at the end of the day, I think this is a plus for how the My Team mode is going, giving us opportunities to do this stuff. And I don't want you guys to feel obligated or think that it's necessary to get these cards. It's not. Even if you're going for collector level, missing a couple of these cards is not going to hurt you that bad. It really is not. It's not the end of the world. It's early on in the year. These cards should be hard to get. I don't want every single player having all the diamonds in the game. I do not want it to happen. If someone's going to put in all the hours, the sweat, literally sweat, and sit here and no life the game like me, then yeah, he deserves it. And I'm not saying that to discredit any of you guys that go to school and work or anything like that. But there's so many options to get these cards, and it's so early in the year, so don't get discouraged. Don't just hate everything going on around you guys. It's gonna get better. I promise you guys. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Now let me know if you guys want to see if this card is really worth it when I play with him tomorrow. I didn't think the grind was that bad. Like I said, it really didn't take me that long. But we'll see how it goes in the future. With all that said, I hope you guys the best of luck pulling these cards in other modes. I hope you guys get them from the vault or from ball drops or wherever you get them, so you don't have to actually do the grind, because obviously I care about y'all. I care about y'all and all that. But yeah, please leave a thumbs up for my grind. Best of luck to you guys once again, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, all right? I'm tapping out for now. Y'all know the drill. Ballin' out.